What's up everybody? My name is Brianna Rudder, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I did this style going all the way down to the below. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to braid two side braids on our head. Now I already braided the first one and now it's time to braid the second one. You want to make sure you part a thin amount of hair near the side so that way you can begin braiding. I'm using 8 packages of silky Kanekalon braiding hair in the color number 1. When the hair is folded, it's 40 inches long, but when it's extended all the way down, it's 80 inches long. So that way you can braid your hair going down to the below. So now the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to begin braiding with one piece of hair. So after I braid a couple times, I free one hand and add another piece. So make sure to grab the previous piece that you see here to make sure that your second leg is left out of your braid. Now you're going to see in a little bit as it all comes together exactly what that looks like. But every time you braid about 2 to 3 rotations to free your right hand or left hand depending on your dominance or side you're starting, you're then going to continue adding another piece, making sure to leave out the previous piece. This technique is called Cornrow Tree Braids. So that means I'm doing Cornrow Tree Braids going all the way down to the below. So now as I'm braiding, I'm making sure to grab small sections of hair at a time to keep the braid as neat as possible. Now remember, when you're rotating, you don't want to actually divide the hair up. So that means every piece you add, you don't want to section it any further. The pieces are already small, and if you section it any further than what it is, it could cause the hair to tangle a little bit. So to prevent that, we're only looping one piece of hair at a time, and we're making sure to leave out one of the legs as we're braiding. That way you're able to leave out pieces of hair along the way, which actually hide your cornrow braid. So now we're almost to the point where we're leaving the scalp, and you still want to continue to add pieces of hair to make sure that you're leaving them out only on the right side of the braid. So since I'm braiding the right side of my head, I'm leaving out pieces on the right side of the braid. But when you're braiding the left side of your hair, you want to leave out pieces on the left. And when you finish braiding the rest of your braids, you're going to alternate, leaving out hair on both sides. But because I'm braiding on the right side of my head, every single piece of hair will be left out directly on the right side of the braid. So that way, if I wanted to lift my hair up, it will completely hide the braid. And as you can see here, I'm using a clip to help me as I pull out random pieces along the way. You want to continue doing this until you reach the very bottom of the braid, and you'll see how that looks once it's finished. So now I can tell that the braid is pretty thin, so I'm just going to continue braiding the rest of the way without pulling out any more additional hairs. And don't worry, you're not going to see that tail end braid that you've just done because you've left out hair along the way to actually hide your cornrow. As you can see, this is how it looks when you leave all the hair out on one side. So now I'm going to actually go ahead and further smooth the hair so that way I can keep it tidy as I finish braiding the rest of my braids. So because the hair is so long, I'm wrapping it around my hand and I'm running my fingers through to make it very smooth. And then I use scissors to trim off the ends a little bit and then a rubber band to secure it in place. So this is how your 2 braids should look on the side, and there's one in the middle with hair left out on both sides. So now we're going to start off with the final braid at the very top. So I'm using my rat tail comb to help me to smooth out my hair so that I can begin braiding. And when you're actually prepping your hair for your braid, you want to take very small pieces of hair like this, as you can see here, and you want to pre-section it. That way you can continue braiding without constantly stopping as you're braiding your hair. So as you can see here, the short side is on one side and the long side will go to the other. And make sure you keep the same positioning at the top of your braids, so that way all of your hair is to the right of the braid. The reason why is because when you're done, you're going to pull all the hairs over the cornrow braid and it's going to hide the braid at the scalp. So I'm just braiding, making sure to alternate on both sides. So now I'm making sure to add that second piece into my hand, making sure that the short side is on the left side of my braid. Now you're only doing this for this particular braid. I'm going to explain why. Now that I'm at the top, I have a middle part. So that means I have a left braid to my middle part and a right side braid to my middle part. So the left side braid has to have long pieces of hair that are to the right. So that way when I'm done braiding my left side braid, I can pull all those pieces over itself to actually show my part without much braid showing. So every time you add additional pieces, make sure that the short length of the braid is to the left side of your left braid, but the long pieces is to the right side of your left braid. And you're gonna do the complete opposite to the other braid. So the other braid is the right side braid in relation to your middle part. That means you're gonna do the complete opposite thing on the other side. So as you can see here, the long pieces are all on the same side and I'm keeping the short pieces on the other side. And make sure you're not dividing the hair any further once you add it, meaning don't break up the pieces of hair even smaller because it's going to get a little bit tangled being that the hair is so long. So you want your pieces to be very small as you're adding it. Now that we're near the back of the braid, this is where I begin alternating which side the long piece of the hair is going to be. Some is going to be to the left and some is going to be to the right. So that way you won't see any cornrow braid at the back of my head because I have long pieces hiding it on both sides. So now that I'm almost done braiding the back and I don't want to add any more pieces any further, I'm now starting to leave out some of those short pieces that I was adding. And then I just braid the tail in once it gets a little bit too thin. So now at this point, what I'm doing now that the braid is done is I'm rotating it around my hand to keep it very smooth. So that way there won't be any tangles once I actually release this style for the final look. And then you just use a rubber band to secure it in place. So this is how that left side braid looks. And then the other side is the right side. And this is how the final result looks to my cornrow tree braids to the flow. So if y'all enjoyed this tutorial, let me know down in the comments. And be sure to follow and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Bye bye.